Hi, and welcome back to another Mundus Vivus devlog. I'd like to briefly summarize the changes introduced in version 0.11, which are focused around basic population dynamics and adding workforce as a part of the economy. Buildings can now have a population component. This makes the building a container or owner of a population. This population can grow or shrink over time based on birth and death rates and migration. The population can influence resources being consumed or produced. It can also be allocated to nearby industries that require a workforce as part of their production. Population is allocated to industries based on availability, demand, and proximity. This is done using the Ford-Fulkerson algorithm, which is very simple. It's one way of maximizing flow through a directed graph. This works on my graph of buildings and corresponds to minimizing unemployment. People can move between buildings with population components. This is modeled as a weighted diffusion in the building graph. The weight is an attribute I call satisfaction. Each population-containing building has a satisfaction value, which is determined by resource consumption, amongst other things. Population moves to achieve equilibrium between satisfaction ratios and population ratios, i.e., if two buildings have satisfaction values 1 and 4 respectively, then the population will strive towards 20% in the first building and 80% in the second building. I've added some graphics to visualize resources being extracted from subnodes like farm fields or fishing chips, and from the land itself in the case of tree harvesting. It has zero impact on gameplay, but looks good. There are also some basic smokestacks from buildings that generate pollution. I could add a more realistic shader effect to mimic smoke, but for now these abstract balls are good for clarity and debuggability. There is a new gameplay scenario based around all these new features. It's pretty long and can take an hour to complete. I've made a separate video playing through some of it. It's not meant to be perfectly balanced or to provide engaging gameplay. It's meant to test out these new features. If you give it a try, please leave feedback here on YouTube, on itch.io or on the Discord server. Is there anything you found frustrating? What did you enjoy? Do you have any ideas on additions or improvements? Any feedback is appreciated. Here's my rough roadmap going forward. The next thing I'll do is to implement this graph-based erosion paper to add rivers and lakes to the world generation. This will enable the modeling of more Köppen-Geiger climate types. If you have any other ideas of what you would like to see in the simulation, please let me know. This roadmap changes all the time. More things can be added and things can be removed. The latest build is available for free on the itch.io page. I love simulations, and I hope you do too. Thanks for watching.